Pictures of strips of torn newspapers, some pasted on a balloon in a pale washing-up bowl. Close up, a headline says, First Round.
Fiona Helen Ledger.
Fiona is a white woman in her 50s with long blonde hair. She is in a kitchen, wearing a lovely flowery frock, smiling, putting on surgical gloves.
Leon Clowes.
Leon has black square glasses, wears a blue t-shirt. He is a brown-grey, white-haired man in his 50s. He stares, puzzled, into the screen.
Disability Arts Online COVID Commissions 2021.
Leon is in the kitchen, putting on blue plastic gloves.
Leon and Fiona are former fundraisers. They pulped 5 years of fundraising bids, and it was glorious.
Fiona sits with an Atlantean blue-green-gold paper mache vase in her hands.
Pulp Non-Fiction. This is an example of a paper mache bowl that I really enjoyed making. I experimented a bit and basically made a wet relief of, I think it was flour and water, and I spread it across the bowl and then had to quickly draw freehand the design. I'd worked out the design I was going to do, and I did that sort of freehand, and I had to do it really quickly before this mixture dried. And then once it was dried, I painted it all black, and then the black went into the design, and basically I experimented with different colours. I really enjoyed doing it. It's not perfect, but I just really found it very therapeutic, actually, the whole process of making it.
Close up on white paper being shredded.
Very satisfying.
Fiona's hand swirls shredded paper around in a large bag. Fiona pulps wet shredded paper in the kitchen.
It's one of my favourite bits, I have to say, is squeezing out the excess water from the pulp, like that, but leaving just enough water in there. It just feels good.
Leon pulps the wet paper mache. Living room. An upturned fruit bowl is in the foreground, an upturned waste paper bin in the background. Both objects are covered in cling film and placed on raised surfaces. Leon is by the waste bin. Fiona's hands are in the foreground.
Right, okay.
Cool, right, so just slap it on then.
We can mindfully
Oh, okay.
yeah, slap it on.
This is
I mean,
oh,
yes, just do it how you want.
Just
You find your shape.
So just dig in.
Dig in. So
it's like.
Gosh, it's quite heavy actually.
Do you want me to put it on that stool?
No, don't worry. I think I'll just yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll work it out.
How thick this should go.
It's probably better doing it like little bit by bit, building up.
Is it? Rather than just slipping over. I've got a bus to catch.
Well, that's tough shit.
One of the things I want to do with the trauma trilogy, as I call it, is that the second part of it is the societal shaming of gay men, which was so prevalent.
Yeah,
it is. People have only just kind of realised because it's a sin and whatever. But,
yeah.
Those of us who were there and lived through that had our whole attitudes towards sexuality and intimacy and relationships forever marred.
Throughout the process, Fiona and Leon practice mindfulness.
Leon is sitting still, cross-legged, head bowed. The image turns ultraviolet. From
Fear to Love 22. From Fear to Love 22. From Fear to Love 22. From Fear to Love 22. From Fear to Love 22.
Fiona is varnishing paper mache panels. The image is in a blue filter.
Fiona and Leon both had a sound bath healing from Rounik Sethi. take a bit of time just to let that all integrate.
Living room. Leon and Fiona are removing dried paper mache from the bowl.
It's teamwork.
Teamwork.
That's it. That's it. Thank you. That's brilliant.
Fiona removes the paper mache from her fruit bowl with a flat knife.
Just prise it out.
Well, my wastebin walls are certainly solid.
Leon is removing paper mache waste bin panels from newspaper.
I feel like, because I know I just like slapped it on in haste, as is my wont.
You see, I'm trying to go around very, very carefully prizing this thing. She says it's like a delicate operation.
Yeah, I'm really trying to remove all newspaper.
Oh, well done. It's good to be patient.
This is
with
a
these
real
things.
lesson
This test, and
for me.
I think it is actually.
This is
That's
my...
why I've given you this test.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of you
Because
instructed me in patience.
I can be incredibly impatient, like my new, because I'm not walking. I used to be able to cross the roads, quite quickly, and I get impatient at the traffic lights. But now, post-stroke, I have to really, sort of not rush across the road, and I'm more patient. I'm learning to be more patient. But you just have to be a bit patient.
Yes.
Look. Ta-da.
Oh wow! The moment of reveal.
That's it. There we are.
Oh wow!
The moment of reveal.
See, the thing is, I laid mine so thick that.
Well, they're good and sturdy, and that's what you need, really. So long as you have a good foundation down.
Or maybe it could be like for the next 10 commandments.
Leon clears the newspaper away.
Shall I pop this in the recycling?
Oh, thank you. You're the perfect guest,
Well rehearsed.
collaborator,
Cool.
partner in crime,
Partner in
partner in paper mache.
Still images, paint bottles and brushes. Fiona is showing paint tests on paper to the camera. The photos show the painting stages of the inside of the paper mache fruit bowl. At the centre is a blue circle and the middle ring is green. Fiona is painting the green middle ring.
I always stick out my tongue when I'm painting. Trying not to do that.
Don't mind me.
See, I may just in a minute bleed a bit more water on the edges to make it a little bit more kind of watery.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be working on top of this. This could be a nice hat.
When's Ascot?
You see, I'll be putting the cobalt blue on and turquoise and smatterings of old gold. Oh.
Green drips into blue.
Oh. Do you want a sponge or...
It's alright, don't worry.
Gonna have to merge it, I
See,
guess.
sometimes it's quite good to just let things be. There we are.
Cool.
So,
The edge of the bowl is being painted blue.
Leon's waste bin didn't stick together, so he made self-care commandments.
Brightly coloured paper mache slabs that say, keep calm and never give up. Love all. Celebrate success and failure. Stand proud. Speak well. No rules. This too will pass, so be kind.
Fiona made an Atlantean green-blue bowl. and a silver pewter one. Fiona looks forward to undertaking further creative projects to explore the effects of her arteriovenous malformation and stroke as she rediscovers her artistic practice through various art forms, including writing. Pulp Non-Fiction. Fiona Helen Ledger, artist and narrator. Leon Clowes, artist and audio describer. Sound bath healing music by Rounik Sethi. A Disability Arts Online COVID Commission 2021.